and yeah, who can forget the 3 gay dads? Man, there's so many embarrassing stories. The Brie shed is not funny. That one is just like, that is creepy as fuck, okay? He built this shed in the back that's very similar to like a rape shed from which movie? Gone?
It's not true. It's bullshit.
The Room. Thank you. And like, yeah, H3H3 lined that up and you're like, oh, that's really fucked up. And then he calls it his Brie shed and he has like a poster to Brie Larson inside of it. And that's super fucked up. That one's just a, like, holy yikes. But the 3 gay dads, that is one of my favorite parts of Quartering More. The fact that like he kept doubling down. His defense of being like outwardly homophobic is that he has a gay dad, and his defense of being openly racist is that he has a black dad. And then when questioned on that, because, you know, people found photos of him posting his actual father, who was white, he then said that the other 2 dads were in a gay polycule with his white biological father. That is, I mean, and he just kind of threw that out there as a gotcha, winking to the camera, thinking that like, oh yeah, I guess we're gonna have to remember to keep that up, because it's gonna be pretty weird if people ever ask him about, you know, his 2 or 3 or 4 gay black dads. I don't know how many gay black dads he's going to have.
You've lost your goddamn mind, Charlie.
Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. I'll probably just have the one video today. You know, it's been an interesting ride having the coof here. Seeing channels make videos essentially celebrating the fact that I'm sick is really sad. I know that I've made some like anonymous jokes about like reporters who get it or whatever. You know, looking back at it, that wasn't okay either. But it's mental how much this kid is obsessed with me. His channel is relatively small, mostly because he doesn't offer any value other than like basic 14-year-old trolling, like pseudo-intellectualism. Every conversation or debate I've seen this child have is steeped in bad faith, purposely. You know, I don't think he's that dumb. Maybe he is that dumb, but, you know, taking obvious jokes or obvious, you know, things, taking them out of context on purpose as a means to attack, me personally. The kid's got dozens of videos on me, yet has some sort of problem with the number of videos I've made about Hollywood celebrities. His obsession has been going on for years, and it's really quite pathetic. But this latest video is pretty hilarious, and I figured since it's Christmas, I would just use his horrible take to make some money, because that's what you do with these people. You hook them up to a plow and you farm money with them, which is why before I get into this, I've got a great video sponsor here. This video is sponsored by, that's right, it's your boy, Raid Shadow Legend. Use my QR code or the links below to download Raid yourself to your mobile phone or your PC. Raid's got a ton of champions, over 600 now. All of those champions come from unique factions, each with their own history in the world. This month we've got exciting content around the 6 Hydra heads. Their names are the Head of Blight, the Head of Torment, the Head of Mischief, the Head of Wrath, the Head of Decay. There's also a Head of Suffering, and that's the Hydra's main tank head. It brings horrible new debuff called Pain Link, which causes your champions to take some damage whenever you attack the Head of Suffering. It shares the suffering, and it's the worst. My other favorite is, of course, the Head of Mischief, which loves your buffs and wants them all for itself. It targets the champions with the most buffs, then steals them to spread those stolen buffs around to its other heads. It's an absolute nightmare. What I like about the game is simple. There's something new to do every single month, and the 6 Hydra heads is a perfect example of it. Oh, and if the biggest, baddest boss in the entirety of mobile games isn't enough for you, there's more. Raid's also giving away a super limited edition champion to every player in the game. Some of you may recognize him already. It's esports legend and Navi superstar Simple. Between now and January 28th, 2022, Simple's limited edition champ is available for free to both new and old players in Raid. All you have to do is log in for 7 days between now and January 28th, and he's yours. If you miss the date, you're going to miss out forever. And he's awesome, so you definitely don't want to wait around. On top of that, it's the holidays, so Raid's got a full schedule of festive activities with special events and tournaments, even some new fusion events to help you add some of Raid's incredible festive champions. And if you want an even bigger head start, all you have to do is hit the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen, new players will get an epic hero, 200,000 silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get into the game. You'll also find rewards here in your inbox for the next 30 days only. Once you're in, you can find me under the name Colt's Dad, and if you're fast, you can join my clan. It's that easy. Just click the link in the description, and I'll see you in the game. Hey, you're going to be spending some time with family, and each download of this game will be telling Lance that we're thankful for his just vileness. You know, I think when you look at the kind of person that would make a nearly 30-minute video about me having the coof, you kind of know where they're at. It's basically the lowest of the low. You know, it's like on the level of Ethan Klein, just squirmy and just vile and sad. This individual has a weird obsession with me, and I think it's funny. And they write, the Quartering catches the coof after months of conspiracy talking points. What? I've never denied the existence of it. I've never said it was something to be ignored. Never been anti-poke, just anti-mandate. He seems to have a problem with the fact that I say coof instead of the medical terminology as some sort of weird own, but the fact of the matter is, I want to make some money on this video, and if I say the other word, I make less money on this video. If that's some sort of criticism, I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's called not being dumb, something that Lance is wholly incapable of. And his comment section is just a vile dumpster fire of people that just clearly don't watch my content. That's actually the saddest part about this. Like, Lance is a liar, like habitual liar. He is a bad faith argumentateur. He is like cringe level leftoid whose viewers must be 12 years old. And that's fine. Like, there's a market for that, and I wish him the best. I see he's still stuck at like relatively low numbers. Maybe if he stops making videos about me and making videos on more important topics, he'll probably grow his channel. Like, this whole 2016 YouTube shtick, first of all, is risky because, you know, YouTube doesn't like it. But also, like, the comment section is just sad. People essentially saying, you know, support to the virus and the struggle against his immune system. Okay. Again, it's almost like we should take it seriously. Never said we shouldn't. I've been a proponent. I've said people who are at risk should absolutely be considering getting the poke. I just don't offer medical advice because I'm not a doctor, unlike apparently Lance here, who is very concerned with other people's medical conditions. You know, and the idea that, you know, there's so many people that are just so, like, the takes are so bad. Like, why didn't he talk to his doctor? What do you mean his doctor? They tell you the same thing. Can you breathe okay? Yes. Okay. Stay home and rest. What do you mean talk to your doctor? I just tune into Dr. Fauci. You know, it's bizarre. It must have hurt you so much to know that he didn't die. I'm assuming that's a fan of mine. I'm not sure. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Yeah, nothing like cheering for it. And then again, people, imagine getting the coof and the first thing you try doing is call Joe Rogan. I never called Joe Rogan. That was a joke. It's like, I don't know if these people are like deliberately dumb or if they're just purposely misrepresenting it, because I can't imagine of a bigger waste of time. You know, it's weird. 30-minute video talking about my IBS or whatever, and like by the way, he went on Twitter to say like, oh, I wasn't taking joy in the fact that you got it. Come on, kid. I know you're 15, 16 years old or whatever, but like, grow up. Of course, if you're going to make this video, a 25-minute video dancing around with joy that I'm sick, at least have the balls to own it. Don't sit there and like, who do you think you're talking to? Your pseudo-intellectual viewers? Like, I wonder if this kid has ever worked a real job. He doesn't look like it. He doesn't look like he's ever punched a clock. Guaranteed. I mean, the idea that, well, I was just discussing things. I was hoping that you would get better. I was hoping that you would change your mind on the poke. No, dude, this is a 26-minute victory lap video. It's sick. I mean, again, by the way, what's even more hilarious is that these people think I'm like they're average just because they think they don't like me or they don't like me. They think that I've embodied every weird conservative bro talking point. I've never said that people should ignore the science. I've never said that this thing is fake. I've never ever said that. I've never had a problem with people social distancing. I've only ever really stood against mandates. If that's the problem, like, is that the problem that you believe there should be mandates? I mean, I get it. Seems like he's fine, fortunately. Excuse me while I queue up a 10-hour crab rave video. I mean, like, why? Why are people this, like, evil and sad? They clearly are missing a lot in their own lives, and they're attracted to, this kid. But, if you're one of his viewers, I could just highly recommend you find an adult to consume content from, somebody who isn't, just purposely being disingenuous about everything. It's sad, really. And the amount of videos that this dude has made about me is insane. Like, this whole shtick, like, this is just his secondary channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. This guy has made probably close to 50 videos on me. Sad. Have a great Christmas, Lance. I hope you never get it. And if you do, I don't think I'll be uploading a 30-minute video taking some sort of cringe victory lap. Have a great day.